I remarked about this earlier, but for those who have played X and Y, you know exactly what this location is. A revitalizing twig? I had no idea such a thing existed. That herbalist is a true gem, and so are you for finding one. Let's give it to Fennekin at once. How delightful. It's looking wonderfully energetic now. Why, it seems like this Fennekin is taking quite a shine to you. Why not let it tag along? Well, all three of them were annoying in their own way to get. Yeah. It was said that Fennekins... I'm aware that Fennekin do a munch on those twigs, so that makes sense. Froakie is known to be adventurous like that and likes to climb structures. And then Chespin is a very hardy Pokemon. In other words, it's the Naruto character. You know what I mean. Fight me! Do I still have an Ekans? Yes. Yes, I do. Hey guys, it's snake spelled backwards! Oh my gosh, an Ekans! You brought one for me? Oh, thank you so much! Hi Ekans, do you mind if I pet you? I mean, it's a snake, so I don't know about that. I'll be careful. I mean, it's a rattlesnake. Oh wow, it's kind of soft after all. Oh, and its scales are all slippery. You know, the #1 thing I've learned about Ekans, it's really cute. At least someone thinks it is. I'm so happy I got to see Ekans up close. Yeah, that would have been funny. It was super interesting. Yeah, that would have been funny. Oh yeah, I know. I know for a fact that it's... I'm waiting until I get to at least level 30 to evolve that male Curlia into Gallade. I have the capability to do it. I'm just waiting until it gets to level 30 because I believe 31 is when it gets Psycho Cut. So, that's what I'm waiting for. That's just one example. It's why I have two Ralts. One's more physically based and it's male, and the other one's female, it's more specially based. I know it doesn't matter when it comes to Gardevoir, but I like to think it does. I'm one of those people. Even though initially, isn't God of War known as Sir Knight or something like that in Japanese? I have a question. Why do I keep getting timid, Abra? Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but this is the second one in a row. His name is Bond, and he gives you Riolu. Could make this up more if he tried. Rio Louis? So, is this just Louis from Rio de Janeiro? Alright, that's almost all side quests, at least for now. I know there'll be more later, but that's almost all side quests done. See these little ones here? They're Trubbish, the trash bag Pokemon. They've developed a taste for our cafe's food scraps, so they keep coming back. I'm happy they like our food, don't get me wrong, but the smell that Trubbish give off isn't exactly a crowd pleaser. We're starting to lose customers. Oh, here's a thought. If it's our food these Trubbish are after, maybe we can use that to our advantage. I made a nice bag of tasty trash using our food scraps. Do you think you use it to lead the Trubbish over to the garbage bins? It would really help us out if you could lead the Trubbish away as soon as you can. Garbage Squad, away! Yeah, no, I did. Thanks so much for dropping off our trash. The smell from the trubbers shouldn't reach the cafe if they stay here. But gosh, look at them munching happily away. Makes you think, doesn't it? Coexisting with Pokemon doesn't just mean sharing the same space. I mean, these trubbers love our food just like humans do, but it wouldn't work to have them eat at our cafe right next to other customers. Maybe coexisting with Pokemon sometimes means knowing the right distance to keep. Oh yeah? Yeah, I found out that using like Rock Tomb and Rollout also works on the rocks. Huh, would you look at that? I don't have a Pokemon. That's level 25, by the way. Well. I think you lied to me. How dare you lie to me? I used Ember and nothing happened. Probably has to be a stronger move. It might be too weak of a move. Which, yeah, that's likely. If you have some, like, flamethrower, that makes sense as to why I would go through that. I mean, really? I suppose you must have heard me talking rather loudly myself there. The problem, you see, is that I can't get a hot enough flame in my kitchen. Litleo here provides our firepower, but it can't burn at max heat until it lets loose in a battle. So I must ask for your help, kind stranger. Would you have a sizzling battle with me and my Litleo to get it nice and fired up? Saw what I did there. Oh yes, I've heard that Fire Spin is actually quite broken in this game. There's a lot of moves that are. That thing is level 30. Yeah, I can see why. Because you can also get them in perfect position to do a lot of damage. I might be in danger. I hate to do this, but I may just have to. I also realized this guy has 3 Pokemon, so, yeah, I think I, came into this a little unprepared. Just a little bit unprepared. Oh, I see. There's a cooldown even for that, huh? Yeah, I came into this underprepared. I didn't think that this guy was going to be this strong. That's a critical hit. I might actually lose this one. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this guy to be this tough. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this one. This doesn't look good on my part at all. Nope, definitely not. Yep, I lost. Yeah, I was not prepared for that. Not in the slightest. I mean, I could bring an ace in the hole if you really wanted me to. If you really want me to punish this guy. I think after this battle, I'm going to take a break. Yes. I find it really amusing. Alright, this time I'm not underprepared. As you can see, I found the Alpha Magikarp. I can go ahead and do it though for extra content. What an intense battle. I almost caught fire myself. Yeah, you kind of lit me up earlier. How about it, Litleo? After a battle like that, I bet you can show me the hottest flames you can make, huh? That's the spirit, Litleo. We'll need your hottest flames if we want to grill today's steaks just right. Thanks so much. Here's something for that fine battle. Use it on a Pokemon that's burned. You better have burn heal. Back to the kitchen for us, Litleo. My customers today are in luck. They'll be dining on steaks with the absolute perfect sear. Will-O-Wisp is a TM? Okay. Well, that was worth it. Yeah, that's a very good point. Not great. That was not good. Well, folks, you saw it here first. My first loss. At least in this game. I've lost multiple times in other games. Trust me on that one. I know that you can evolve now, but... Alright. Back to it. Well, since there's nothing to do but to do it. Let's head to the Quasar Incorporated building and headquarters, I should say. One sec. Going to move myself over here so you can actually see the mini-map. I love how their bodyguards are Dedenne. This is Quasar Tico's building. It was only built about 3 years ago, so we already have somewhat of a spectrum as to how long how much time has passed. This whole vision of a city where people and Pokemon live in harmony, nothing that big becomes a reality overnight, but people have been working on it for a while. Dedenne guards, huh? Like security guards? Yeah, these Dedenne aren't going to let us by without a fight. What should we do? Well, we gotta battle them. Agreed. We gotta get in. Dedenne guards or no? I need to train up a ground type, and I think I have just the idea. How fitting. Given our aims to coexist with Pokemon here in Lumiose, it seems fitting to employ some of them as guards, but it's less than ideal if they're defeated. If you don't mind my asking, do you have an appointment here? Vinny asked us to come. Vinny? As in the CEO's secretary, he called for you? That's correct. I did. We have some important business to discuss. Business that will impact Quasar Tico Inc. I'm sorry to rush you when you get just wrapped up your battle with our guard Dedenne, but please join me at the battle court beside our building. Please allow me to introduce myself once again. As I mentioned upon our first meeting, I am Vinny, and I serve as secretary to the CEO of Quasartico Inc. And now I must indulge in a little story time. Last night, our organization detected a certain energy that we have been on the lookout for. We headed to the source of the energy at once. However, by the time we arrived at the site, it appeared someone had resolved the matter for us. Allow me to be direct in my inquiry. Do you know what became of that of the Absol that underwent rogue mega evolution? I calmed it down. Superbly done! I wasn't expecting that. Where's all this headed, Vinny? As you know, Quasartico Incorporated has been tasked with carrying out the city's redevelopment. We became aware that these cases of rogue mega evolution could impede our goals. As a result, we've been quietly working in the background to try to take care of any incidents. Yet these incidents have only increased, and our teams are struggling to respond to them at all. And since Nitsura managed to take care of that Absol, you want to talk to her. Superbly deduced. That is exactly right. You are truly a Pokemon trainer worthy of the Mega Ring that AZ entrusted to you. Now, as I was saying, we have to consider creative solutions to our lack of internal human resources for this task. An idea was floated that perhaps we could ask strong Pokemon trainers in Lumiose for their aid. That is how the ZA Royale came to be. We have provided highly ranked participants with Mega Rings partly at the behest of AZ. He has made it clear to us that we must locate the strongest Mega Evolution user in this city. And I've been trying to get into the upper ranks myself, hoping that Quasartico would loop me in about cases of rogue Mega Evolution if I did. But Nitsura and I are still just rank V. Which brings us to the main reason I summoned you here. One moment. I've taken care of the preparations. It should appear on your end momentarily. Trainer Vinny rank what? The trainer who wins will be specially promoted to rank F. I see. Huh? It looks like both of us are having our next promotion match against Vinny? Yes, while Nitsura may have already received a Mega Ring, we haven't yet had the chance to evaluate her fitness for taking care of rogue Mega Evolution incidents on her own. And as the leader of Team MZ Airbrain, it would be more efficient if you could also receive direct updates from our team going forward. Yeah, I want to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumiose, and that means helping out the poor Pokemon undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. Looks like we'll need ourselves some Challengers tickets, Nitsura. Alright, so something's telling me that because of that massive spike, we're going to have our hands full here pretty soon. So... Well, this sounds fun. Like it'll be fun. Let's see what we got to offer here. Looks like Vanillite. An Alpha Fletchinder on top of her pillar. Interesting. Alright, let's let night fall before we do anything else. That's Floette. I don't need Floette, I need Flabébés. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? It's like it ate my Pokeball. Aya! Yeah! You were too focused on me that you completely ignored your opponent. Good job. Good job. Alright, so Vanillite, Fletchinder, Floette, Hippopotas. So what else do we have here, I wonder? I don't know. EXP farm, anyone? Also made the burb kind of angry. Come on, whittle her down, whittle her down. I've got some moves. That's your move, you just listed lazily to the left. I just did that to waste a turn. Yes, well, I'm not in the same spot, right? And get off my back, kindly. Dazzling Gleam, huh? Yeah, I picked up on that now. Alrighty, It is the Roselia. Might as well use up these Premier Balls while I have them. Not going to use them otherwise. Now, that makes sense. Kakuna. Vanillite, Shuppet, Kakuna. I think I found everything here. Yep, I did. Okay. Alrighty. Wild Zone number 8, and by the looks of things, it's going to have one Pokemon that I'm definitely going to probably have on my squad, because I need a ground type, and well, if you know, you know.